This is a production of Glass City Communications.
Captain's log, started 29787.2. We have received orders from Admiral Duvane to head to the Draga system, where there has been reports of Klingon raids on Federation starships that patrol the system. I'm hoping that when we arrive, the reports are false, but if they are true, this will be a good test for the Ranger and her crew.
Captain, we're receiving a distress call.
Open a channel.
Channel open.
This is Captain Bruiser of Montana. We're under attack by a Klingon.
Set course to intercept the Montana.
Aye, sir.
We'll intercept the Montana in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Elberg.
Red alert, all hands, battle stations.
Space. Cold, dark, mysterious. These are the voyages of the crew of the Starship Ranger. Its purpose: to seek out new worlds and to defend the Federation, to fulfill Starfleet's mission.
Star Trek Ranger, starring Jacob Stanford as Captain Michael A. Decker, Dean Rogers as Commander Alexander Jarvis, Executive Officer, Michael Studelberg as Lieutenant Commander William Elberg, Operations and Second Officer, Michael Lieben as Lieutenant Commander Jonathan Daniels, Chief Engineer, John Quan Young as Lieutenant Charles Reese, Science Officer, Chris Spurgeon as Lieutenant Commander Paul Hutchinson, Tactical Officer, Tina Anderson as Dr. Diane Moss, Chief Medical Officer, Spring Stanford as Lieutenant J.G. Bethany Chase, Ship's Counselor, Martin Friedman as Lieutenant George Clement, Transporter Chief, Alexis Waters as Ensign Tamir, Con Officer, and Paul Lavelle as the ship's computer voice. Star Trek Ranger, created by Jacob Stanford, based on Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry. Episode 102, Vital Information.
Approaching the coordinates of the Montana.
I'm picking up a debris field bearing 23 Mark 54.
Is it the Montana?
From the scans, I'm unable to confirm that, Captain.
Do a detailed scan of the area.
I'm not picking up any vessels in the area.
Mr. Jarvis, you and Mr. Daniels are in charge of the investigation.
Aye, sir.
Commander, senior staff meeting in 2 hours.
Aye, sir.
Ensign Piper, report.
We have done scans on the debris and confirmed that this is the Montana, but from what we can tell from the tricorder readings, the Montana was destroyed by Klingons.
Thank you, Ensign. I will take this information.
All senior staff to the bridge. 2 Klingon battle cruisers on intercept course.
Open a channel.
Aye, sir. Channel open.
This is Captain Michael Decker of the USS Ranger. You are inside Federation space. State your intentions.
Captain Decker, I am Kolar of the High Command, and we are here because we have been tracking a rogue Klingon D7 that has been attacking Klingon transport ships for supplies. We are not here to start a war, but to possibly stop one.
Why should I believe you after the destruction of the Montana? How do I not know that this is not a trick?
If we had wanted to destroy your ship, we would have already blown it out of the stars. Do not challenge me, Captain.
Sorry, but we've been getting reports of Klingon raids on Federation starships and freighters inside the Draga system. Do you have any information that could help us?
I can tell you that the High Command is not behind the raids. But we do have some information that could help. Maybe we could meet and discuss this more in private.
We could meet aboard a Ranger in 25 minutes.
Agreed. See you in 25 minutes, Captain. End transmission. I understand your hesitation, Captain, but this is a matter that deals with both the Alpha and Beta quadrants.
So what is the big emergency that you had to cross into Federation space without contacting Starfleet Command?
2 months ago, a Klingon battlecruiser was attacked by a D7. They disabled the cruiser, then boarded and stole vital information about Klingon, Federation, and Romulan fleet coordinates.
And you're just telling us this now? How do we know that this is some type of trick just to keep us occupied so another Federation starship...
Commander!
Sorry.
He does have a point. If this incident happened 2 months ago, why did the High Command not inform Starfleet Command of this situation?
What are you insinuating, Captain?
I'm not insinuating anything, Commander. When the High Command found out that key information of the Federation was stolen, they should have contacted Starfleet. Which brings up another question, Commander. How did the Klingon Empire obtain that information?
We do not have to say how we obtained the information. All you need to know is that we are asking for your assistance to reclaim that vital information.
I will contact Starfleet Command and then I will get back with you. In the meantime, Commander Jarvis, please escort both gentlemen to the transporter room.
Aye, sir.
Computer, open a channel to Admiral March. Secure channel. Decker 476.
Report, Captain.
Admiral, we have something to report. As we were investigating the destruction of the Montana, 2 Klingon battlecruisers entered the system with some vital information for Starfleet.
What kind of information?
The Klingon starship that has been attacking Federation freighters and scout ships in the Draga system has also attacked Klingon freighters. But 2 months ago, they stole vital information on Federation, Klingon, and Romulan fleet positions. It is to believe that it's under Cardassian control.
Captain, I'm ordering you to assist in the retrieval of the information, but use caution. I want to be kept updated and report on the situation within 72 hours.
Aye, sir.
Anything else, Captain?
No, sir.
Then good luck. March out.
Mr. Hutchinson, open a channel to Commander Kolar.
Aye, sir. Channel open.
So, have you talked with Starfleet? Are they willing to assist?
We are allowed to assist.
Captain, I'm picking up a Klingon vessel 8.2 light-years away.
Commander, this might be the ship we're looking for. Helm, land and intercept course at maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
We are in visual range.
On screen.
I am picking up 14 Cardassians in engineering and 12 on the bridge.
Open a channel.
Aye, sir. Channel open.
This is Captain Michael Decker of the Federation Starship Ranger. We have reason to believe that you have certain items that the Federation believes you will use against them. I am ordering you to slow to impulse speed to be boarded and search.
No response.
Inform them if they do not comply. We will have no other choice than to open fire.
Aye, sir. No response.
Target warp nacelles with phasers.
Phasers locked.
Fire.
Direct hit.
They are out of warp.
Slow to impulse speed.
Captain, sensors are picking up 2 Cardassian warships on an intercept course.
Open a channel to the lead Cardassian ship.
Aye, sir. Channel open.
This is...
Captain Decker, I presume. You will forget the ship that you are tailing, or you might not make it back home.
Are you really willing to start a war?
A war is already going to happen. But it is up to you to decide when the war is going to happen.
In transmission.
Captain, there are 2 Cardassian warships and 1 Ranger. We need to back off.
We just can't let the Cardassians take the vital information back to their space.
But we can't take that chance that Ranger will not survive.
I understand where you both are coming from, but the information is very important. Mr. Hutchinson, arm photon torpedoes.
Photon torpedoes armed and locked on target.
Open a channel to the lead Cardassian.
Channel open.
Have you made up your mind, Captain?
We have, and we are not allowing you to leave with the information. You are to stand down at once.
Captain, they are locked on the starboard nacelle.
Brace for impact.
Fire!
Captain, Klingon ships coming out of warp and are arming torpedoes. They are targeting the D7.
Open a channel to Commander Kolar.
You will not stop me, Captain.
Do not destroy that ship. We need that information.
Captain, the D7 is destroyed, and both Cardassian ships are retreating.
Commander, we need to get after them and retrieve that information.
We will take care of this, Captain. Unlike you, we Klingons go where we desire.
They've entered Cardassian space, Captain.
So as you can see, Captain, we are no longer in need of your assistance. End transmission.
Mr. Reese, I want you to keep an eye on the Klingon battle cruisers.
Aye, sir.
Tamir, follow the Klingon battle cruiser until they cross the Cardassian border. Warp 4.
Aye, sir.
Captain, that's something I'm not happy to hear.
What are your orders?
Admiral Decker will rendezvous with Ranger at 1300 hours tomorrow. He's in command, Captain. He'll be in charge for retrieving the information.
Aye, sir.
And Mike, you tried your hardest. March out.
Captain, to the bridge.
On my way. Report.
We have lost the Klingon battlecruisers.
What do you mean?
They entered Cardassian space and we've lost them.
What are we going to do?
We're going to hold position and wait for Admiral Decker to rendezvous with us.
Your father?
Yes.
It's nice to hear that your father's doing better.
Me too.
USS Dakota is signaling.
On screen.
Hey Mike, I have a passenger that is ready to beam.
Mike, it's been a while, but we have no time to talk. I will beam over in 5 minutes.
Aye, sir. Decker out. Alex, you have the bridge.
Captain, may I accompany you?
After you.
The Admiral is signaling ready.
Energize. Admiral, welcome to...
Save the formal greeting, Mike. I need you and Jarvis to meet me in the observation lounge at 1400 hours. Until then, I will be in my quarters.
We could show you the way.
Thank you, but I have no need for assistance. I can show myself there.
As you wish, Admiral.
Starfleet intelligence believes the Cardassians have already taken the information to their home world. They don't plan to go after it. Instead, Ranger will be on a rescue mission.
A rescue mission?
It has come to Starfleet's attention that Admiral Duvane is missing.
Our orders, Admiral?
You and Jarvis are to report to the shuttle bay at 0230 hours tomorrow.
Admiral?
You two will infiltrate the Cardassian outpost along Sector 576. That installation is where Starfleet intelligence believes the Admiral is located.
Might I ask why us?
Mike, I believe you know why. The 5 years you were assigned to investigate the Tomed incident.
Aye, sir.
Then you are dismissed.
We should cross the Cardassian border in 15 seconds.
Once on the other side, how far do we have to go to get to the outpost?
We're being scanned.
From?
From the outpost. We're now being hailed.
Respond back. Our power relays have overloaded and we cannot visually respond back.
Aye, sir.
Good, they believed us. When aboard, we are not Starfleet officers. We are traders from the planet Gordon.
Aye, sir. We've docked.
Okay, let's separate and look for the Admiral. If you run into trouble, make your way back to the shuttle. Keep in contact, Commander.
Aye, sir.
Gentlemen, how are you both doing today?
Just fine.
That's good. I understand that your relays are malfunctioning.
Yes, but we have the situation under control. We just need a place where we can get some refreshments and food.
That's fine. And might I say, welcome to Cardassian space. Do remember that the Cardassians do have rules, and if they are broken, you might find yourself in a very dangerous situation.
Thank you.
Okay, Alex, I'll make my way to the bar while you look around and find clues to help find the Admiral. I'll contact you in 30 minutes.
Okay, Mike. Good luck.
What can I do for you?
I'll take a whiskey.
Anything else?
Yes. Have you seen this man?
Do you know how many people I see a day? But let me look at that picture.
Who are you, human?
My name is William.
What is your business here?
I'm getting my shuttle fixed. Why?
Well, there are not many humans that dare to cross our borders.
Well, I'm not like most humans.
Excuse me. Have you seen this man?
No, I have not.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Hello, Commander Jarvis.
Huh? Do I know you?
No, but I know a lot about you. And you are going to stop what you are doing and come with me. Now.
And if I refuse to cooperate?
Episode 103, The Captive.
Acting Captain's Log, Stardate 29787.7. Admiral John Decker reporting. It has been 1 week since we have had any contact with either Captain Michael Decker or Commander Alexander Jarvis. Starfleet has contacted me twice about the mission. It's difficult to respond when you have nothing to report. Hopefully, I will hear soon from either my son or Alex. And log entry. Decker, go ahead.
Admiral, you have an incoming message. Your eyes only.
I'll take it in here.
Aye, sir. Patching it to the ready room.
Identify for authorization.
Admiral Jonathan Decker. Authorization, Decker, 2975 Gamma.
Authorization accepted.
Admiral March, what can I do for you?
Admiral, we've just received a message from Cardassia that reports that Commander Alexander Jarvis was arrested for conspiracy against the Cardassian Empire. Nothing on Mike.
Your orders?
Starfleet Command has decided that we will not risk a war by trying a rescue mission.
What about Mike, Captain Decker?
As much as I hate to say this, but Starfleet Command believes Mike was a mole and caused Jarvis to get arrested.
Admiral? You can't possibly believe that Mike would turn his back on Starfleet.
I don't believe it either, John, but we've not heard from Mike and we hear that Jarvis has been arrested. It's something we just can't ignore. I want Ranger to hold position to see if you hear anything from Captain Decker. March out.
Lieutenant Chase, please report to the ready room.
Aye, sir.
Come in. Counselor Chase, please have a seat.
Yes, Admiral?
What is going to be said in this room has to stay in this room. Is that clear, Counselor?
Yes, sir.
Commander Jarvis was arrested 6 days ago by Cardassian agents. They claim he is involved in a conspiracy. We have not heard anything from the captain.
Admiral, Priority 1 message coming in.
Patch it in here.
Aye, sir.
Dad.
Mike! What's going on over there?
I do not have much time to talk. Admiral Duvane is being held in Section 36 aboard the station. Every attempt I've made to go near that section and investigate has been unsuccessful. Commander Jarvis was shot 6 days ago. When we arrived at the outpost and began our investigation, Commander Jarvis was cornered. I have no information that could help.
Mike, right now you are a wanted fugitive. Starfleet Command believes you are a mole and gave the information to the Cardassian forces.
What? How can they believe that I would do that?
Mike? Mike!
The transmission was cut off. Your orders.
I am putting you in charge of this investigation. Is Captain Decker the mole? I want a report in 36 hours.
Aye, sir.
Alex. Alexander Jarvis.
Huh? What's going on? What do you want with me?
What's going on? I will tell you what's going on. You're going to tell me everything that you know on Starfleet operations at Starbase 19. We know you have a fleet on standby. Why?
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about any fleet on standby, or know why there would be.
That is not the answer I want. Now, tell me why we have a fleet of Starfleet ships sitting just outside Cardassian space.
Like I said, I have no idea why the fleet is here. Did you get that from the information you stole from us?
So that's why you're here. You are here to stop us from using the information we stole. Did that stupid Klingon tell you what kind of information we stole from them?
Yeah. Key fleet and personnel positions.
Ha! And you believed them. They had information about locations Starfleet plans to invade in Cardassian space and to take over the systems around the border of Cardassian and Federation space.
We've never had plans to do anything like that.
Then why in this log is Admiral Duvane giving orders to hold position at Starbase 19 for further orders on the invasion of Cardassian space?
That has to be forged. Admiral Duvane would never give that kind of order.
Ensign Piper?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you follow me for a few questions, please?
Sure.
Please have a seat, Ensign. How long have you been aboard, Ranger?
I've been aboard since Starbase 19.
What do you know about Commander Jarvis and the mission he is on?
I heard that Commander Jarvis was arrested in Cardassian space.
And how would you know about that when Starfleet just found out that yesterday?
It's all over the news, Lieutenant, so it's not like everyone doesn't know about it.
Ensign, I do not like the attitude. What do you know about the arrest?
I heard he was arrested for crimes against Cardassia.
Ensign, why do you sound nervous?
I do not sound nervous, Lieutenant. I'm just growing tired of all these questions.
Please wait here while I look into something.
Can I report to my station and then return when you need me?
Fine. Just be ready when I contact you.
Yes, ma'am.
Has he given any useful information?
No. And he is sticking with his story of not knowing anything about Federation invasion plans.
That just means we need to try to be harder on him. Do what you need to do in order to get it out of him. I wonder how our guest is on the outpost.
Last I heard, he was near his end. Jarvis will give it up before the Admiral leaves us. I am still surprised on how stubborn humans can be.
Yes.
General, Commander Jarvis is asking to speak to someone.
Goldacott will be down there shortly, in transmission. Go down there and figure out what he wants.
I don't understand why I can't get the records on Ensign Miley Piper.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. There's no record for an ensign with that name.
Then who the hell do we have aboard, Ranger?
Should I contact?
No! I'll find out myself. Chase out. Lieutenant Chase to Admiral Decker.
Yes? Go ahead, Lieutenant.
Could you come to my office, Admiral?
On my way.
Yes, coming. Ah, Admiral, I have some disturbing news. Ensign Piper, who was assigned in getting the shuttle ready to launch, is not a Starfleet officer. I contacted Starbase 19 to confirm the transfer of Ensign Piper to Ranger, and they do not have a record for her.
We need to talk to this Ensign Piper and figure out who he is. Ensign Piper, please report to Lieutenant Chase's office. Ensign Piper, report to Lieutenant Chase's office. Computer, locate Ensign Piper.
There is no record of an Ensign Piper aboard Ranger.
What? How did this person get aboard this ship and get away with impersonating a Starfleet officer?
He won't.
Gull, I have to get back to the outpost. I'm getting reports of someone sneaking around Section 36.
Then you have my permission to leave.
Thank you, Gull.
Now, Mr. Jarvis, you wanted to speak with me.
I don't know anything, so why don't you let me go?
And just why would I do this?
Because you know as much as I do. If what you say is true about the invasion, then would you want to be there when they attack? I know how close we are to the border.
And what makes you think they could make it to this planet?
Well, if they make it to the outpost and don't find me, then they will continue to search by searching this planet next.
Cardassian forces would not allow them this far.
But...
Enough talk. Go to sleep.
Why am I being held here?
Because you've ordered a fleet of starships to stand by, getting ready to attack us.
What are you talking about? We had a ship on standby because of the Klingon raids on freighters and scout ships in the Draca system. It has nothing to do with Cardassians.
You're lying. I have the orders, right here.
Those orders are false. I never told any fleet to stand by. So why don't you just let me go?
Why? So...
Admiral Duvane, Captain Michael Decker. I'm here to help you.
It took you long enough. Let's get going.
I can't leave. I have to help Commander Jarvis. He was arrested on false charges that states he's part of a conspiracy.
I know what you're talking about. One of the Cardassians were talking about a spy aboard the Ranger giving them information.
A spy? On my ship?
Captain, I understand where you are coming from, but right now we need to get to your shuttle and get out of here.
What about Jarvis?
And just what do you propose to do, Captain?
Let's interrogate this Cardassian. Where is Commander Jarvis?
And why would I tell you?
Because right now, it doesn't look like you have a choice.
Now we're running the shots. Where is Commander Jarvis?
I will not tell you.
Admiral, sorry about this.
Captain!
We have no other choice. We need to find Commander Jarvis and get out of here.
Captain, it's going to take a lot more than that to get me to talk.
Computer, bring up the records on transports that have arrived at Starbase 19 for the last 72 hours prior to Ranger's arrival.
Stand by. Retrieving.
Display on screen. Oh my god. Admiral Decker, please report to my office.
On my way.
Get up. You're gonna get us to the shuttle that you used in order to get here.
And if I don't?
Then I guess I'm going to need a different card.
Okay. Follow me, Captain.
No funny business.
Where are the
Are you ready now, Captain?
Just move.
I will go down and get Jarvis. Admiral, do you think you can manage holding him?
Yeah, I can manage.
Okay. If you need anything, contact me. Computer, transport me to these coordinates.
Acknowledged. Coordinates locked.
Energize.
Why have we not heard from that idiot?
Maybe he realized how stupid your accusations are.
You know, Jarvis, all you're doing is making the General mad.
We could just kill you right now, Jarvis, since you don't want to give up the information that we want to know. Gul Dukat, why don't you just cut his throat? We have no further need of him anymore.
With pleasure.
Don't move. Alex, how are you doing?
Took you long enough, Mike.
What are you doing here, Captain? If he disappears, you know that will start a war between the Federation and the Cardassians.
That's why I'm taking both of you with me. You will explain the truth.
Truth? What truth? Besides the fact that Commander Alexander Jarvis stands accused of conspiracy against the Cardassian Empire.
No, they are false accusations against him.
And just how are you going to prove it?
By taking you with us. Decker to Shuttle Alpha. Computer, 4 to beam up. Energize.
I'm picking up the captain's shuttle.
Where?
The shuttle is 1.2 light years inside Cardassian space. She has 2 Cardassian cruisers following her.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Tamir, set an intercept course maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Engage!
I'm picking up Ranger. She's about 3 light years away.
I believe our Cardassian friends are dead from that explosion.
We're dropping out of warp.
Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Did we make it into Federation space?
I can't tell. Sensors are offline.
I repeat.
The shuttle is in visual range.
On screen. Bring us out of warp.
Admiral, 2 Cardassian battlecruisers are surrounding the shuttle.
Phasers and photon torpedoes are locked onto targets.
Hold your fire! Open a channel to the lead Cardassian ship.
Channel open.
This is Admiral John Decker aboard the Federation starship Ranger. You are inside Federation space. State your business with that shuttle.
This shuttle has a fugitive aboard and is responsible for the escape of another fugitive.
I will investigate this matter. Please stand down your weapons so we may begin our investigation.
You will defend the fugitives?
They are powering down their weapons, and their shields have lowered.
Hail the shuttle.
Channel open.
I'm glad you came when you did. We had the truth, but when we were knocked out of warp, a console exploded, killed the 2 Cardassian witnesses.
It's okay, Mike. We have a whole confession. I'll explain everything when you get aboard.
Captain's log, stardate 29788.2. It's been over a week since I've returned aboard Ranger. It feels so different being here and not running and hiding from Cardassian patrols on the outpost. When I heard that Jarvis was accused of conspiracy and arrested, I knew that someone told the Cardassians that we were going after Admiral Duvane. After I rescued the Admiral, I lost the 2 witnesses, and the thought of being sent to prison. But I never knew that a Cardassian spy had his physical appearance changed just to find out Starfleet's plans to have a fleet on standby. Right now, I'm heading down to sickbay to see how Commander Jarvis is doing. In log entry. Doctor, how is Alex doing?
He had 4 cracked ribs, cuts, and numerous bruises all over his body. But he'll make a full recovery.
That's good. Mike, can I have a word with you?
Dad, I feel so responsible.
I know. Starfleet Command has dropped all charges against you, with that full confession from Gul Duvak. Alex will make a full recovery, and you still have the Ranger.
I know, but I feel like this is not over.
It might not be. Go ahead.
The USS Idaho is signaled ready for your transport, Admiral.
Thank you, Commander. Decker out. Well, Mike, it's time for me to leave. Just remember, life will give you the darkest of days, but it's up to you to make them bright. And don't worry, I will tell your mother that you love her.
Thanks, Dad. Have a safe trip home.
You've been listening to Star Trek Ranger, starring Jacob Stanford as Captain Decker, Dean Rogers as Commander Alex Jarvis, Michael Studelberg as Lieutenant Commander Bill Elberg, Michael Liebman as Chief Engineer John Daniels, John Kwan Yun as Lieutenant Reese, Alexis Waters as Ensign Tamir, Chris Spurgeon as Lieutenant Commander Paul Hutchinson, Tina Anderson as Dr. Diane Moss, and Paul Lavelle as the computer voice. Episode 102, Vital Information. Guest starring Renda Carr as the Cardassian officer, Kevin Lau as Lieutenant Shaw, Stephen Grombeck as Cardassian Officer 2, D.S. Jones as the Cardassian Dockmaster, Dave Morgan as Commander Kalar, Amanda Dean as Captain of the Dakota, John Provo as Captain Briggs, Laura Provo as the Patron, and Todd Gwynn as the Cardassian General. Music by Ron Jones, Jerry Goldsmith, Leonard Rosenman. Audio play written by Jacob Stanford. Your announcer is Paul Lavelle. Audio mix by Jacob Stanford. Episode 103, The Captive. Guest starring Michael Day as Admiral John Decker, Jerry Stanford as Admiral March, Todd Gwynn as Cardassian General, Terry Self as Cardassian Voice 1, Renda Carr as Cardassian Voice 2, Gregory Dennis Young as Cardassian Voice 3, Dave Morgan as Cardassian Voice 4, Desiree Chambers as Ensign Piper, Danny Denise as Ensign Johnson, and Frank Parker Jr. as Admiral Duvane. Music by Ron Jones and Dennis McCarthy. Original theme for Ranger by Stefan Fletcher. Audio play written by Jacob Stanford. Your announcer is Paul Lavelle. Audio mix by Jacob Stanford. Star Trek Ranger is based on Star Trek, created by Gene Roddenberry. Star Trek is a registered trademark of Paramount and CBS, all rights reserved. Star Trek Ranger is not affiliated with Paramount, CBS, or any other Star Trek rights holders. No copyright infringement is intended. Star Trek Ranger is a production of Glass City Communications. Executive producers are Jacob Stanford and Jerry Stanford. Please visit our website at www.StarTrekRanger.com.